What's going on, everybody? My name is ZealetPrince, and welcome back to yet another reaction video. And today we are checking out a quite different video this time around from Daylight 3. It is not a Thomas video, from what I've read in the description. It is a World War II inspired video using the same train simulator game that he uses to make his Thomas the Train horror series, like Forced Horrors and whatnot. So I wanted to check this out. It's not Thomas related, but I wanted to check it out anyway because I am a big history person, if some of my videos on the channel haven't indicated that. And I wanted to check it out for a while now, but because work the last 2 months has been unexpectedly powerful lately, I have not been able to get around to this any sooner because I have not had any weekends off, any days off, just to myself to record longer videos, which is why a lot of the videos you've seen me react to in the last 2 months have been quite short, with the exceptions of Server Blight, Hell of a Boss, and Amazing Digital Circus. Those were the only few exceptions I made during that time period, because those videos were top priority, and I wanted to get those out as quickly as possible. And I barely had time to do anything longer than those videos. But now, today, we're going to go ahead and get to this. This is Operation Ariel. And without further ado, we're just going to click play on this. In 3, 2, 1, boom. Bringing Daylight 3 videos back to the channel. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not to fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb every battle. Sun Tzu. Okay. I didn't hold that right.
Lots of people portray the war as a fight between good and evil. They aren't wrong. But what a lot of people don't know is that most of them were human. Every man or woman had a reason to fight, a reason to put their life on the line, or to take another's. For some, it was to defend. For others, it was to conquer. And for a select few, it was to exterminate. What no one could have known was that man's ambition was being directed by beings beyond our understanding. When Germany set out to conquer, it was not only the beginning, but also the next step. The next step in a larger conflict that had been raging since the dawn of man. A conflict that wouldn't dictate the fate of Europe, but the fate of humanity itself.
Hellfighters. I think commentary for me is going to be a minimum when it comes to this. But it's World War II related, and I want to stay quiet and listen to everything that's being said. September 1st, 1939. The invasion of Poland. You know, actually, it's kind of crazy now that I just read the date out loud and looked at the date on my computer. It is the 31st of August when I'm reacting to this. The day after this video gets recorded is September 1st. So how many years now has it been in total? I can't remember off the top of my head. It will be exactly 86 years since the start of World War II. Jesus Christ. I did not put that in my head right away. But I had looked over at my date and time on my computer, and the date and time that was on the computer, forgot that was the day that World War II began. Just completely forgot. Anyway. And it all started with the invasion of Poland. Franco-German border, September 7th, 1939. I like the combination of Gmod in with
Drink
this.
up. Early brew for Oktoberfest. No, I shouldn't. Not going dry on me? No, Kruger, I just have to stay alert. We are at war, after all. Drink. It'll take your mind off it. Plus, if they were going to do something, we'd be a smoking crater by now. Still, we shouldn't be drinking. The German people are relying on us. So be it. But don't feel like a fool when you die before the festivities. What
You were saying?
Set up the cannon! You there, what's going on? It's the French! Vive la France!
Yeah, that wasn't gonna do anything.
Retreat! Helmets, come back! Kruger! Today the Tsar! Tomorrow the Reichstag! Hoorah! What do you mean he turned around?
What do you mean he turned around?
Earlier this week, General Gemelin ordered a complete withdrawal of all French forces to the Maginot Line. Why in the hell would he do that?
That's right. I remember from an oversimplified video that came out years ago that the French troops at some point during the fighting decided to just turn around and go home. At least that's from the oversimplified video. I didn't think they would actually do something like that. I didn't look like to every single detail of World War II, only like the big major events that were ever mentioned in documentaries. This was not one of them that were ever added, so I didn't know it was an actual thing that was brought up.
The report cited fears of a German counteroffensive.
Yep.
But they're all in Poland right now! He could have marched right into Berlin and ended this! Yes. Well, it appears it won't be that simple. Clearly. There's more, sir. Go on. We've received word from an informant in the SS. Hitler wasn't too happy about his near miss and is planning a sort of counterattack. Where? Well, we don't know. The report only says north. Then we best be ready, wherever it comes. Field Marshal Vereker, may I ask a question? Ask your question. Will that be all? That will be all. Don't bother reporting out. Go inspect the rank and file.
Spitfires.
Those yahoos. Those flyboys of yours seem to have a stuntman. I wouldn't know. I have my sights on the ground, though I might file a report. Pencil pusher? To a mild extent. Someone has to report to the top brash about the courageous actions of His Majesty's soldiers. What, sitting in a field rehearsing flag raising and bayoneting potato bags? Well, if you think you could do better, be my guest. I've dabbled in the pen before myself. Writer, are we? Once, perhaps, but I traded it for field work. Then you'll be right at home. That's very encouraging, sir. Now, sorry to be a netty nitpicker, but your uniform isn't standardized with the rest of the men. I thought so. Yes, would you mind explaining why? I was transferred here from another unit. Arrived here today, yet to be assimilated, so to speak. Would you mind telling me your rank, name, and unit for the record? Lance Corporal Matthew Theodore, 48th Highlanders. 48th? What's a Canadian doing this neck of the woods? I thought you were all back in Blighty or
Wait. Matthew Theodore. Is that the name of another character from Daylight 3's... well, I can't speak right now. From Horror Stories? I'm pretty sure that was a named character. Hold on. Okay, I don't know why, but Theodore sounded exactly familiar to a character I thought I may have heard Daylight 3's Forest Horror series. I'll have to check back at a later date to recheck everything, because I'm going to be spending way too much time right now just going into every single video, just trying to find out the name of a character. So I'll have to look at a later date, not in today's recording though. But if you guys know in the comment section or remember better than I do, let me know. Anyway, we're going to continue now.
Theodore, 48th Highlanders. 48th? What's a Canadian doing this neck of the woods? I thought you were all back in Blighty or Mapleland. I volunteered. No use sitting around doing drill. There's a war to be won. That's the spirit. Keep that up and this war will be over and won by Christmas. I hope so. Right. Now go find the quartermaster. He'll fix you up with a new uniform. After that, you'll be assigned to a new unit. Thank you, sir. Oh, and none of that malarkey. Call me Quincy. Thank you, Quincy. Don't mention it. Nice chap. So I see you've met Pagan. I beg your pardon? That Lance Corporal Theodore. They call him Pagan. Why's that? Rumor has it, he'd sent a memo about the occult to Major General Ashton back in 35. Hasn't been promoted since. I suppose we do get all sorts from across the Commonwealth. If you want my advice, have him on latrine duty. Might knock some sense into him. What are you saying? Well, you know those occult type.
I'm pretty sure...
Your big mouth. Get scrubbing, gentlemen.
I mean, kind of what they deserve, but now they're talking about the cult, and I remember the crackdowns that Spencer was explaining in one of the other videos. So I'm pretty sure this guy was in Daylight 3's or Forest Horror Stories. I just can't remember where I heard him from. I'll just have to rewatch the whole series again, because I like watching it again in my free time when I'm doing other stuff. Maybe then I'll recall whether or not he was, and I'll leave a comment on this video when it comes out. Soviet Union. Poland borders. And French. Wait, no, that's not French. I forgot what flag that was. It's gonna bother me now. British bombers. Oh, when they sent the propaganda leaflets over Germany. Andreas Forrest, May 10th, 1940. This is when they broke through. I forgot the name of the forest. It's not the Rhine. That's the name of the bridge or the river.
Quickly, to arms! Fire! Fire! Granada! Panzer vor!
Of the German bombers.
Here they are. Tiger Moth, you take the ones on the right.
Tiger
I'll take
Moth.
the ones on the left.
Yeah, they're
Read
saying
loud and clear.
a lot of Tom's the Train references, so this has to be another separate series. I remember Daylight 3 mentioning that he would probably do another series, like a spin-off series, depicting events before Forest Horrors or way before, because I remember that was one of the things he mentioned he wanted to do during the discussion of the lore of his series. I think it was during that video. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Remember, no matter what, that bridge stays up. Weapons free.
This feels like War Thunder footage. This has to be War Thunder footage. Or graphics, or gameplay, or something like that.
Quick, Lion Lead, shoot him down. I can't. My guns are jammed. Then I'll get him. Tiger Moth, what are you doing? Captain! For king and country!
Ooh. Wow.
Lucky devil. sorry to bother you, but you wouldn't happen to have another plane, would you?
June 14th, 1940. EEF.
Yes, sir.
France.
We've managed to hold off the Jerrys for now, but we don't know how long we will last. The situation you find yourselves in, though not without hope, is most daunting. We've managed to hold the line a few miles north, while what's left of the French army is holding the line to the northwest. Though, at the rates the lines are crumbling, I fear they won't hold out more than a day. Yes, they are pressing their advance further south. Paris is due to fall any day now, and with it, any hopes of an Allied victory in France. It is of my opinion that if the remnants of the BEF remain in France for any longer, it will face certain destruction on a similar scale to what was avoided at Dunkirk. Therefore, you are to withdraw south and evacuate through the port of Saint-Nazaire. Yes, Prime Minister. Make haste. Anything you cannot bring with, leave behind. Understood. Gentlemen, I wish you luck.
I was going to comment that that was the Topham Hat, but he said Prime Minister,
Only
so it has
take
to be
what's
Winston
necessary.
Churchill.
Oi, Matthew, what's in there? Heliograph. Toss it. We'll use flashlights if we have to. Yes, Quincy. Out of my way, pagan. You, stop! It's fine. The Germans won't get it now. You're right. Just get your gear and mount up. We don't have long.
Who is this now?
Who's that? Not a bloody clue. Captain Quincy, Field Marshal Verica requests your presence immediately. Captain Quincy reporting in. Captain Quincy, this is Colonel Marcel Durand of Il Ordre du Gévaudan. He needs a lorry and some drivers. Why? We need all the wheels we can scrounge up at the moment. There is a very important cargo in the city. They cannot fall into German hands. The orders come from high up. No use debating. So you're asking for volunteers? Oui. What is it that needs out? I am not at liberty to discuss the matters of the cargo, only the matters of the transport. So you need me to go into the lion's den. You and another volunteer. Jean-Claude, where's Charlemagne? We lost contact. Was in Reims last I heard. Damn it. Colonel Durand. Start loading up. Fear! Fear! What's he saying? Fear. Fear. Flee! He's telling us to flee! Quickly! We must go! Right. Everything's sorted back here.
Uh-oh. Here they come. I was about to say, is that an explosive?
We must hurry. We must meet our escorts. Escorts?
Huh. Uh-oh.
No good. Continue straight.
Oh, shit.
Le crap. We're surrounded. Traverse left. Down that alley. Now.
Straight through the wall. Yep. I gotta say, the choreography and cinematography in this has been great so far. Well, they took the location, but what was the cargo exactly? Wait a minute. I just thought of something. There's only one bit of important cargo I can remember. Is it the magic mirror? I just thought of it just now. Was it the mirror? Or was it something else?
Did you find it? No, mein Obergruppenführer. It must have been removed prior to our arrival. But this man knows where the transport went. It is of no use. They've already left the city. They'll be in England by tomorrow, safe and hidden from you vermin. Vermin? Fool. They'll be taking the most direct route to the coast. There's a bridge due south that they will be crossing. There won't be a rock left standing. The flyboys will see to that. Is that so? Radio the Luftwaffe. See that they wipe every bomber from the sky. What about the prisoner? We have no use for him. See that he doesn't impede us anymore. Jawohl. What are they going to... Continue. No need. That satisfied my question. Not used to field work, are you, Gunter? No, Uncle. Pay it no mind. This is war. These things must be done. Yes. Oh, and Gunter, one more thing. Yes, Uncle? Don't call me Uncle. Yes, mein Obergruppenführer. What are your commands? Ready the Mark IVs. We have some dogs to chase down.
Okay.
Where are they? Wait. Good. They should make it across in time. Wait. What's that behind them?
Uh-oh.
Target the escorts. Do not hit the truck.
What is this music?
Fire! Your men are mit Column. Reverse course.
Anti-material rifle. Ah, there's a lot of tanks. Uh-oh, ambush.
Well, it's about bloody time.
Dive bombers, I assume. Uh-oh. The Bluffa. And 109s. That's not good. Holy shit. Oh, they lost their tail. I'm still curious as to if he's using a War Thunder based game or another game.
Tiger Moth, what are you doing in a 406?
Tiger Moth's
I
back.
was down a plane, they were down a pilot. It worked out. Glad to have you back, wingman.
Well, Tiger Moth's back. There we go, dive bombers. They got the bridge. Well, shit. They got away, but I wonder for how long. Back at the English coast. Gunpowder vans. Where's the cargo they brought back with them?
Thank you both for your help today. You might not know it, but what you have done might change the course of the war. Glad to be of service. It's part of our job description. Regardless of your obligations, the Third Republic and the Order owe you a great debt. Colonel Marcel! Morivios, my friends. Perhaps we may meet again. So what now? Hey, Pagan! Get over here and help us. You want me to scold him? No, more important matters at hand. Let's go help them unload. Well said. Yes, the artifact has been loaded and awaiting transport.
Artifact.
Good.
It has to be the magic mirror.
I will have it escorted
Or something
to
else.
safekeep at the fort.
Something we've seen before.
It is the duty of our men to escort the left hand of the beast.
Left hand
Sorry
of
to
the
break
beast.
this to you, but you are all that's left.
What?
The rest of your colleagues were either killed or captured by the Baron. You and the tankers are the only ones who escaped. So, the order is kaput. Don't take it too hard, old bean. This is war. You win and you lose. But the Order of Jevadon is not out yet.
Order of
How?
Jevadon.
You escaped. And more importantly, the artifact escaped. Free from Poppin's clutches, ready for you to fight another day. And just in time. We need you for an upcoming operation. But you'll require more men to escort you. I think I have just the men.
Is that it? Yeah, it seems like that's it. All right. So that was quite unexpected going into this. The combination of Gmod, Train Simulator, and I guess the other game that was used was, I think he called it, what was it? I forgot the name of the other game thing he used for this. But anyway, it was good. Its cinematography was definitely quite up there. And the use of barely any trains in this was also a great addition. Because I've seen Daylight started using that more often in some of his later Forest Horror stories. And I think he perfected it here. Because there were barely any use of any trains throughout this. It was mostly at the end of this video that he used trains. And the story here, it's quite interesting. The different group that was mentioned that talked about at the very end of the video, that was something else. I thought maybe it was a magic mirror, but it seems like it's something called some sort of hand of some kind. But I could be entirely wrong. But regardless, this was great. I loved it, and I'm glad I finally got to watching it. But it seems like throughout the entirety of this video that this is indeed, seems like it's connected to the Forest Horror stories that we reacted to quite a little long ago now. So I'm going to continue reacting to this series in the event that more episodes do indeed come out, and if this is indeed connected to that series that we loved and watched. But in the meantime, we'll have to wait until the next entry comes in, because this just came out about a month ago. So at least by the time I'm reacting to this, it was over a month ago. And I don't know when the next upload will be, because we started reacting to this series back in 2023. And the very first episode came out at the end of 2022, which I did not react to. Wish I did, though. And the series just ended earlier this year. So it could be a little while, like another month or two before another episode comes out, or a little bit longer, because this was a lot of cinematography needed and movement required from Gmod to get all done. And I doubt you can get it all done in one day. At least I haven't been able to in the past when I was doing Gmod animations on this channel. I wasn't able to get it all done in one day. So it's maybe a while before we get another video from Daylight 3. But in the meantime, we'll just have to wait until they come out. So if you guys enjoyed my reaction to this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next reaction video. Bye!